They've also got the 82nd Airborne. I think they're unlikely to want to send ships in through Hormuz. They'll probably want to do this by an aerial assault.
Just listen to the radio about the Iran assault on Hormuz to try to take it over.
It's doable. It is doable. Haag is not a massively
while we ride through the D.
However, I think the real problem would be holding
probably missed this light.
Resupplying those forces.
St. John's Hospital, dead ahead, and we're at 7 Mile and Chandler Park Drive on a balmy 55-degree morning on a Monday, and I believe it's about approximately now I'm not going to get any reception. Man. So I listen to the radio station that's like out of Ann Arbor. And we got the green. There we go. So if I sit next to a
occupy, 3 or 4 Iranian nuclear
light
sites.
pole,
It's not enough to occupy
it blocks my
Iran's
reception.
entire coastline along the Persian Gulf, which is 1,500 kilometers. It probably
keeps
is
going out of focus too. I think it's this crack in the dash, or maybe it's because I'm filming too much of the dash.
It's probably enough to occupy Haag Island. You've then got that reinforcement unit of the Marines being sent from California. That's the 11th Marine Expeditionary Unit. My point is, it's a limited force. It's not enough.
We're 7 Mile westbound here, approaching Harper. There's going to be one cross street before that.
Control of it for if they did take it over.
How long could we keep control of the island?
They can sit there for a week, 2 weeks. But
we could sit there for a week or two if we took over Hormuz, but we couldn't resupply our forces.
Missiles fired at them. You'd have to have food, fuel, basic ammunition. I think the real problem, Layla, is political. We are 8 months away from the midterm elections in the United States, and does Trump really want to be occupying Iran in the face of constant harassment months away from a major election in which most Americans think this is a bad idea?
Do you think, therefore, it's just a threat, it's a bluff?
So is it a bluff that we're going to take over this fucking strait?
I don't think it's...
This guy can go around.
These conflicts have a way of creating a spiral of escalation when leaders struggle.
My trans is kind of slow moving in the morning, bros. So I can't really keep up with all that traffic, so I let him go around, and I'm going to get in front of this guy because he's not making his
I think he's really hesitant, and that is why you can see him playing up the prospect of successful.
When the trans gets warmed up, it does a little better. But when it's only been driving for a few miles, if I get on the gas, it'll kind of slip. There's a guy getting ready to do his begging for the day.
How big a blow would it be for Iran to lose control of Haag Island?
He's taking his sleeping bag out of where he was sleeping. He's going somewhere. No, I would be getting on this freeway, but I'm a side street driver now.
So it would be crippling. Having said that, Layla, they have also been developing alternative ports and terminals to the south of Haag Island on the Persian Gulf, so they can redirect some supply to those other ports, and America might have to also seize or destroy those. But Iran really values this, right? So if you look at the reporting done by my colleagues at The Economist over the weekend, what they're saying is that Iran right now is still exporting about 2.4 to 2.8 million barrels of oil and petroleum products a day. About 1.5 million to 1.8 million barrels of that is crude oil. That's more than they were doing on average last year. So if they were to lose access to that export stream, that would be a significant blow to revenue. But I think they can accept that loss for a certain period, for some months, at the expense of harassing America. I think they can do that for longer than the U.S. can maintain boots on the ground in Haag Island.
They can. Iran can accept the expense of losing 1 million or 2 barrels of oil exports for a few months to outlast America. That's what they're saying here. Basically, it's too expensive to wage the war.
Game over, we do a deal, we'll give you our highly enriched uranium, we'll open the Strait of Hormuz. But I think that's highly unlikely. I think that Iran still believes it has leverage.
Iran still believes it has leverage. Or Iran.
That threat from President Trump to take Iran Iran's Khan
Oh my
Island.
Lord, I couldn't make this light.
On
All right, I'm
social
pausing it
media.
for you.
Personal data. One able to give us some perspective.
All right, that news story's over. We're just gonna get in a little bit more of the
Support
dash
from Michigan Public comes from the U of M's Institute for the
in
Humanities.
this nice,
Presenting
fantastic
American
voyage here on
a conversation with Juan
Harper
Bunch,
Road
Secretary
North,
of the Smithsonian,
approaching 8
First
Miler.
31st at Rackham Auditorium.
Approaching the 8 Miler.
msa.umich.edu/humanities. In Michigan Public weather, a mix of sun and clouds today. This afternoon, isolated showers in a few spots. Highs from the upper 60s to lower 70s. Tonight, areas of rain, chance of thunderstorms, and lows in the 50s. A traffic note for drivers in Genesee County. Northbound I-75 is closed after I-475 north because of a vehicle fire. It's
Mostly the dash cam is just for safety and precautionary purposes in case anything unforeseen happens. I'll probably drop the thing. Or the mechanical arm that's holding me. Phone will probably drop.
Going further from Earth than anyone has gone before, their voyage is scheduled to begin.
Alright, I think I'm done. It's about to get trafficky.
And eventually, a moon base. The Artemis program has been in the works for years and has involved thousands of people. It's estimated to have cost more than $90 billion so far. Why is the US so
We'll go through
determined
8
to
Mile,
return
I
to the
guess.
moon? Science editor Rebecca Morrell reports.
Once we make that second light, it's pretty much like all the lights are timed to be made, which is nice. So I make this one. Then if I can make that second one, which I usually don't, then it's all downhill from there.